Hey, welcome to the Danger Zone. It's Ashley. Everything in this video was found on a public domain. Full disclaimer down below. Lots of love and many blessings your way. And a special thank you to my friend Shosh. I appreciate you very much. Alright, y'all, she's at it again, but something else happened and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But do you remember in the beginning, even right before she married Harry, she wanted to drag all her new friends, even her mom, and stick them on the royal payroll? Jessica was hired for her stylist, Marcus was dragged on for whatever reason, Amal Clooney, her mother. It was ridiculous. And by the end of 2016, she had several domain names registered already. I'm talking loads. She meant to make her money. And she wanted to bring her friends with her. And of course, there's this pretty big merching site. It's a website. They're on Etsy. They're everywhere. And they merch every single thing she wears. Okay? And that's linked into Jessica Maroney. That's another video for another day. Even when they took that little boy over there to see Desmond Tutu, they were merching his clothes. When it comes to making money, she's got so many pokers in the fire. She means to get hers. And if you're a friend of hers and you stay on her good side, you'll get yours too. Like Misha Nonu, she's played her cards right, stayed on her good side, not ticked her off, and she's been used quite well. Meghan went directly to her when she created that terrible charity capsule clothing line. They say as good as she is when you're on her good side is as nasty as she can get when you're on her bad side. You automatically become beneath her, is what was told to me. Once you cross that bad side line, and we've all witnessed firsthand how nasty she can be. She made the mistake, she and Jessica, and cussed the wife of a pretty big deal on one of these tours. And of course she's made Harry look like a clown several different times in front of several different pretty important people. Do y'all remember in Fiji when she made an absolute mockery, a complete joke out of her protection officer? She and Harry both acted really strange during that period especially. My mind takes me back to what the French ambassador said, how they were partying till all hours of the morning, and this was frequently. And you know what, y'all, when that protection officer had enough and finally did quit, they said Meghan cried and begged her, please don't quit. That woman had had enough abuse. And who can forget when she went to that charity that helped, these sex workers, feeding them, helping them get off the street. And she wrote all those nasty nanners. Ray Charles would say, hey, that looks real nasty. What an insult, truly. Let's get on with it. Listen to what she did most recently. This is low. Okay, I'm going to tell you as it was told to me. Her old friend, Jennifer Meyer, that she knew back in her Suits days. She's a jewelry designer, and she and Meghan were evidently close friends back in the day. Well, she was sending all these pieces to Meghan, including that mommy necklace that she loves to wear. And we figured it's maybe a deal she had between, Jennifer Meyer and herself, because she was flat out modeling this jewelry. There are several pictures where she is making for certain, that the cameras caught these pieces of jewelry. Like the ring, she would make sure that the camera got the ring. If she was wearing a heavy pendant under a big trench coat, she made sure that it was the focal point. She would even take her hand and pull her hair behind her ear just to make sure there was a good shot of that earring that Jennifer Meyer created. Meghan had no problems. She was totally on display with this jewelry.
Allegedly.
She and Jennifer Meyer had a recent falling out. And the next thing we know, Jennifer Meyer received a warning from Buckingham Palace. She was told to immediately remove all pictures of Meghan sporting any jewelry piece off of her Instagram. And the excuse given was so weak. It could be damaging. In what way, I'd like to know? And like I mentioned earlier, there's a pretty big website merching all of her stuff. Even on Etsy, there are several other very large jewelry companies and designers merching with Meghan. So tell me how Jennifer Meyer's Instagram showing Meghan happily sporting her jewelry be any more damaging than those people. Talk about damaging. She's even merching that Panama hat. You know, the one she was so fond of during her busiest times on the water. She knew exactly what she was doing when she had Buckingham Palace threaten this woman with a warning. My Lord, with friends like Meghan, who needs enemies? I guess it's true. Meghan gets what Meghan wants. Not to be crude, but at this point, it seems to me like she has them all by the sugar plums. I'll see you soon and we'll talk fast. Y'all stay safe and be blessed.